some of us grew up hating on our own body because of what somebody said, how they made us feel, what we thought the society was about, and everything. This thing is now transitioning into adulthood and is affecting our relationship to other people, how we feel about ourselves, our own life, because what you feel about yourself, what you think you are, is actually what you tend to bring out. I don't know if you get what I mean. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how body shaming has restructured the mind, restructured the society, and is affecting our life. I'll be using myself as an example. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting self-development series. Yes, that's just a quick introduction. When I was growing up, when I entered puberty stage, there was a lot of changes in my body. I was getting like ahead of my colleague when it comes to my physical look. My breasts became bigger, I became taller, my hips became wider. I have this class teacher that whenever I want to go and submit our homework or any classwork, once I get to her front, she's going to push me or she's going to punch my chest because she thought I was like protruding my chest out. She thought it was an intentional act. This thing kept happening, and thinking about it now, I really do not know why I couldn't tell my parents about it. But whenever I see her, I'm going to do like this, just to make it seem like I'm not pushing my chest out. And this thing is kind of crazy because even adults that are male, when they are talking to me, they tend to look at my breast like, bro, why are you looking at my breast? You are talking to me, you are not talking to my breast. It was actually some other day that I went to the market to get a clothes, and this woman knows my mom and some of my family members. When I was trying out the clothes, she was like, see your hips, this hips, where do you get all these things? I was embarrassed. I could not bring myself to challenge her or even confront her because I was still a kid. But I don't know, I found myself wearing baggy trousers, wearing baggy skirts, just because I do not want my shape to come out. That was how insecure I got. Even while I'm walking in the presence of boys, I'll be walking slowly. I remember when I was in health school, I would tie cardigan around my waist just to keep my hips. Yes. And do you know that some people grew up into this and they seem not to bring themselves out of this shell, these shackles that the society has placed them in? You start talking negatively to yourself, which actually affects the way you feel about yourself. It affects the way you see yourself, it presents yourself, and no matter what people tell you, you accept it because that is what you say to yourself when you look at the mirror. It's not the body shape alone. You insult people because they are short, and whenever they are in the midst of people that are tall, they feel inferior because obviously their stature has already made them feel inferior in some kind of way, and now what they think about themselves or what you say to them make them feel worse. You have to get to that point where you realize, I did not create myself. I look this way because God wants me to look this way. I saw one post on TikTok where this girl, she has this big feet, and she posted a picture wishing herself a happy birthday. She captioned it like she's beautiful. Within a day, this post has 1.1 million views, more than 20,000 comments, and 97% out of that comment is to body shamer. I don't know the name of that person that committed suicide because of how people were body shaming her. It's actually very crazy because people say what they feel about you, not what you are. They say what they want you to be. Sometimes it's as a result of their trauma, insecurity, that I don't have this. Why should you have this? Now they start leashing the trauma out on you, the hurt, they start bleeding on you. And when they now start telling you this, you start seeing yourself as that. If you do not know how to step out of this, how to accept yourself, how to stand your ground. And let me give you some tips. The first thing is you have to stop apologizing for the way you look. If you have a big head, yes, my head is big and I love it. This big head you see right here, something is inside. I'm not a fool. You have to start loving yourself for who you are, appreciating your body for what it is. Something that changed my perception about my hips is that while I was in health school, my anatomy lecturer said, you can't walk without your butt. I was like, why am I hiding this thing? And now, do you know how much people spend to get BBL? People actually want this thing, and God gave me for free. Like when God said, if you want big something to come, I ran with my full chest to collect it. And now you think you can make me feel bad about myself? No, you must be kidding, girl. Work, act, dress with, accept what you are. The second thing is you have to wear clothes that makes you feel good. I'm not saying if you are obese, you should now be wearing tight clothing that, you know, expose all your foldings or your... No, I'm not talking about that. But if you have a big bump, for example, don't be like me, wearing a big skirt or a big trousers because of what people are saying, because of how insecure it makes them feel. And on the other hand, I love wearing smart clothes. Like I love looking smart. That is their own perception about it. You have to work with what you have in mind. You have to work with what you love. You are yourself. Don't let people dictate to you what you should use yourself to do simply because of how they feel about it. I'm not talking about if you are obese and people are telling you you should watch down your waist. I feel I'm not fat, I'm just thick. Girl, there is a difference between being fat and being thick, and this thing can affect your health. So if people are calling your attention to how you look that can be against your health, I think you should take proper caution. The next thing you have to do is speak kindly to yourself. When you look at the mirror, if you have a bulgy eyeballs, look at yourself, admire yourself, talk to yourself that these eyes will see the future, I will see vision of what God has created me to be. Start speaking positively to yourself, because you know the spirit actually answers to what you tell it. Word. When you start speaking negatively to yourself, unconsciously you start receiving negative feedback, you start doing negative things, because that's actually what your spirit listens to. That's what you now start going through. Sometimes when you are going through a very difficult moment, you actually need to listen to what you tell yourself and what you've been telling yourself, because anything you tell yourself manifests. Words don't die. They might manifest later in future, but they will manifest. So watch what you say to yourself. God told us that we are made in his image. So if you are insulting me that I have a big teeth, guess who you are insulting? If you look at me and you do not see me, you can never see anything good. I am beautiful. I am fine. I am cute. I am pretty. I am all there is to be a woman. I have everything it is to be a woman. I see vision. See this chocolate dark skin girl. See my face. My eyeballs see vision. My nose starts to perceive something good. This my big ear starts to hear good news. My mouth starts to say something good. My big arm starts to get good news. Start speaking good to yourself. Another thing you have to do is start moving with people who really love you for who you are and know what they feel you should be. I have received different compliments from my friend. Now they make me feel secure about how I actually feel. And do you know what I hate wearing then is what I now love wearing now? Like, I wear smart clothes that will snatch me. If you do not like how I look, deal with it. The next thing is heal out loud. What you are hearing is actually loud from where it's coming from. So you have to tackle it out loud. If people say something about it that doesn't make you feel good, shut them up immediately. You won't dictate to me what I should look like. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. In as much as I feel good about it and it's not affecting my life, my health, my belief, you do not have a say on my body. If you need to go through a therapy, you can actually do that. And if you really need to change yourself, because we have some people that have gap foods and they don't like it. If you want to close it up, do so. Do anything that makes you feel good. No one has ever told you this. I am telling you that you are not so much. You are worth it. You are loved. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. Do not let people dictate how you should feel or look to you because of their insecurity. I hope you get that. That's all about this video, guys. I hope it was fun, educative, interactive, engaging. Have you ever felt insecure about yourself or people body shamed you? Let's know how you overcome it and drop a thought in the comment section. Share this video to everyone who needs it. Yeah, save somebody, because body shaming kills the future. Follow me on all my socials and subscribe to my channel. You're going to have a lot of engaging, fun, and educative self-development videos. See you all in my next one. Bye.